so long since I made a video. I've been extremely busy ever since my last one that I made. It's just been crazy hectic, and I've been sick, I've been visiting people, I've been working longer hours, so it's just been a mixture of everything. So I guess I can start off with Valentine's Day. My husband had called me that night and asked me if I wanted to go and have some pizza with him. So I got there and we got pizza, and then I sat down and he came up behind me and gave me a box of chocolates and a little cookie and kissed me on the cheek. So I thought that was really cute that he still found some way to surprise me, even though we're limited to the stuff that we can actually do. Even though I know that that's not the purpose at all. So sorry for the camera shaking. And then let's see. My sister-in-law actually was induced to have her baby, and she was induced on the 17th and gave birth to Wyatt Peter on the 18th at about 8:50 a.m. So he's a big baby. He was about 8 pounds and 10 ounces. So, but he's so cute. He has blonde hair. So, and we were thinking that he was going to have red hair because his big sister is a redhead and she's so cute. So yeah, that's been excitement for babies. And then the beginning of last week, I actually had a cyst erupt, and I kind of felt like it was 2 because it was hurting really bad on both sides. Versus the last 2 times I've had a cyst erupt, it only hurt on the side that cyst erupted. So it was very, very painful. I couldn't walk around the house. I couldn't lay down. So I was like literally up against the wall like this, not even moving on my bed. And it was the worst feeling ever. And my husband was at work all day long. And I got to the point where I passed out twice. I threw up twice, and I was just so sick. I finally called him and I said, I need you to come home now. I want to go to the emergency room. Which the emergency room is an hour and a half away. And last time I went to the emergency room when I had a cyst, they couldn't find anything. They were like, well, it's not in our job description to look in those areas, that you needed to go to an OBGYN. They still charged me over $3,000 for that emergency room appointment. So I kind of felt that it would be really stupid to go, even though I knew what it was. And I knew that it wasn't my appendix because I wasn't feverish or anything. So then my husband got home and he remembered that he had a Percocet from when he had his wisdom tooth removed. So I just went ahead and took that, even though I know that you're not supposed to take things that are not prescribed to you. I was just in so much pain that I couldn't handle it. So I took one of those, and it actually didn't kick in, and I was still sleeping, laying up, and I just remember dozing off like every hour for like 10 minutes or so. And I remember after a few hours asking my husband to check the time, and I was just like, he didn't know where his cell phone went, so I just went ahead and took another one because you're not supposed to take one until 4 hours later. So after the second one I took, I was so much better, and I fell right to sleep. I was able to lay down and have a good night's rest. And then in the morning, I took my metformin, and that made me feel a lot better too. And I called off of work that day. I called off for Thursday because the cyst erupted on Tuesday, and I was still in pain on Wednesday, so I didn't want them to, for me to call off at 4 o'clock in the morning for them to find somebody by 5:30. So I was like, well, I'm just going to call off now. So I did that, but it turns out they didn't even bother to call anybody. They just felt that they didn't need that many people. So it was okay, I guess. And then, so I had 7 days off straight, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I was still having extreme pain. Like I was very, like I felt bloated, like the worst feeling that you get right before you start period, even though I was in the time of ovulation. And I know I ovulated, which is totally awesome. Um, and like I've been so sore in the chest area, and I just broke out in like tears, and I've been moody, and it's just like the metformin is finally kicking in, which is awesome. Um, so I'm kind of hoping to see if I get a normal cycle and everything for next month. So we'll see. Um, but yeah, that pain didn't actually go away until Saturday morning. So it lasted about 5 days, 4 days. So it was just not fun at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually make this in a couple videos because I hate uploading these forever. So I'm gonna probably do about